So one of the best cheesecakes in the world is super easy to make, but it has a secret. And the secret is burning it. Yeah. Cheesecake, but not just any cheesecake. This is like the easiest cheesecake that you'll ever make in your life. It actually comes from a Basque restaurant by the name of La Viña, I believe. They cook it so deeply dark that it's basically burnt. You know, lots of cheesecakes, you wait for it to set in the fridge overnight and blah, blah, blah. This thing you literally like whip together, you put it in the pan and you put it in the oven until it's burnt. Anyone can make this cheesecake flawlessly. So with that said, let's make this, shall we?
Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need to butter up a good old-fashioned cake pan. So I used a 9-inch one here, but 10-inch might actually be better. This was a little bit small. So to get the parchment like La Viña, literally just going to press it and just crumple it in there and adhere it to the sides. Press it really nicely and hard. You wanna make sure that this sort of molds the inside of that. And then do that again, but the opposite direction. You want a perimeter of 2 inches of overhang all the way around this bad boy. Now you can get your stand mixer with the paddle attachment, which is what I use, but you can absolutely use a whisk if you like. Just gonna need a little extra elbow grease. Also, that term sounds mad gross. To your stand mixer, you're gonna add 1.5 grams, or wait, no, that's not right. 1.5 pounds, or 678 grams of cream cheese. Kinda like to cut it up and toss it in there. It just makes it easier to mix. And 1/2 pound, or 226 grams of mascarpone. Now start mixing that on medium-low speed. Once it begins to smooth out a little bit, you're gonna add 1.5 cups or 320 grams of granulated sugar gradually. So just put in, like a little splash at a time, Just keep mixing. Once you've added almost all of it, you can increase the speed a little bit, like towards medium. It looks like I've already done that, but yeah. And then you're just gonna keep mixing that and scraping down the sides intermittently until it's nice and smooth, like a fine suede. Increase your speed to medium, and you're gonna add 6 whole eggs, one at a time, sort of allowing the mixer to kind of incorporate everything in between each egg. Then once you've added all that, then you're gonna add an additional egg yolk. Continue mixing. Once all that's nicely incorporated, in no particular order, you're gonna add 3/4 of a teaspoon or 4 grams of fine sea salt, 1 3/4 of a cup or 415 milliliters of heavy cream. Also, don't forget to scrape down the sides again because there's probably some stuff stuck on the walls. 1.5 teaspoons or 8 grams of vanilla extract, and 2 teaspoons or 9 grams of orange blossom water. Now that's optional, but it's a huge flavor addition. I got it at my local grocery store, so it couldn't be too hard to find. Now just keep mixing that until all that's nice and smooth. It's okay if there's a couple of tiny lumps in there, but you want it to be relatively smooth. If it's not, you can always give it a quick whisk. Once that's done, you're then going to sift in 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons or 52 grams of all-purpose flour. I really recommend sifting on this part. I don't usually do that because I don't actually care about that, but it really makes a big difference. Then just mix that again on medium speed until everything's nice and incorporated. Take that brother off the stand mixer. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And then pour your cheesecake batter directly into your parchment paper lined cake pan. This is gonna poof up real big. Then place it on a baking sheet and place into a preheated oven set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius for about an hour. More specifically, you wanna bake this until it's a deep, dark brown, like dark brown. Don't be scared because the whole point is it's supposed to be slightly burnt. A lot of new flavors come out of that. It's nutty, it's a little bit of like a sourness to it. It's just got so many new flavor notes to it, almost like a brown butter. Then just pull that bad boy out of the oven. He's nice and poofy. It'll be super jiggly, which is totally okay. It's quite wet in the middle. Now just let it cool at room temperature while still in the cake pan. Don't unlock your cake pan yet. Once it's cooled for a few minutes and it's fallen all the way down, you can then take your cake pan mold off and then let it cool the rest of the way all the way to room temperature before peeling the parchment paper off. This is meant to be eaten at room temperature. There's no need to set it in the fridge. It's ready to go right now. If you do end up needing to store it in the fridge, then just make sure it sits out for an hour or two before serving because, again, you want it room temp. And that's it. This is something that should be eaten by itself. You don't need to add anything to it. No whipped cream, no nothing. Just eat it by itself and enjoy the flavor. Let me show you what I mean.
This is 6 inches taken off. I was careless when I did this, and this is the best This goes great with a nice glass of whiskey or, whatever your drink of choice. Basque cheesecake, nice glass of scotch.
That is just so classy, dude.
Bro, this is how you do it. It's like super custardy, and then you wash it down. Just a little sip. Arguably one of the best combos
on the planet.
It is 10:30 in the morning right now. Merch designs came in, by the way. I'm not gonna show you the designs, but I'd like to show you the aprons that are in question. So here's the black one. This is my least favorite. It doesn't double wrap, right? And it's not just me being fat, okay? I hate that. And this, it's nice. It doubles wraps beautifully. No pockets anywhere to be found, so great, but no. Probably gonna do black. This is the one. The straps button, it's like,
look at all that length.
2 little side pockets. You got a little frocket, booby frocket. It's a cleavage frocket, that's what it is. Like, potato, put a little potato in there. Anyway, I think we found our apron. It's Sunday, okay?
But you want to know what else drinks whiskey at 10 in the morning for YouTube? B-roll.
Guys, and that is it. So we made Basque cheesecake. As I said, merch is legit about to happen. Every single design was 100% predicated off of the things that you guys sent to me and the ideas you guys sent to me, and it's 100% for you, not for me. And I hope that everybody loves it. I'm super stoked about it. So with all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.